Hi, my name is Beth Hiley for BoardGameGeek here at Essen 2011, and I'm sitting with Alexander.
Hi.
You are the designer, yes?
Yep, me and Michael Dosakis, which is not here.
But we're going to cover two games today. I'm actually going to grab the rule book here just so people can get an idea of the art. So I'm going to have you pronounce that one, though.
I had it, the releases today, basic.
But how do you pronounce the name of the game?
Eragra.
Eragra.
It's the game of the centuries.
All right,
so
well, which we're going to kind of overview today.
Yeah.
Wow, lost my train of thought, sorry.
Yeah.
So we might not get all the rules and details in today, but this should give people a general idea of what to expect when they open the box. So I'm going to have you take it away.
Okay, there are 10 main decks.
Yeah, we have quite the pile here.
Concern the past world. The game is moving between two worlds, the past and the future. In the Essen worlds, there are 8 main decks. Okay, each player, because it's for 2, 3 or 4 players, handle one basic duel deck of 60 cards. You can have for 45 to 60 cards, so you can build your deck before the duel begins. It's very easy. Alright, this goes there. There is a common space during the game, which consists of limbo. It's a place where you place all the living entities and characters and stuff like that, but it's not a graveyard. It's a dimension where the creatures there getting grower and come back more powerful with more dice power and such stuff. On the other hand, we have 2 decks here. It's magic. White magic, the half deck, black magic, the other half. So in each round, the players draw 1 card from each deck and decide which one they want to use. It's very good. Okay. Except the limbo and the incantations, there is the craft pool. The craft pool is a place where you have all the constructions, all the things without a life, all the dead things. So it's very easy to remember. Departments is very crucial for the game. Are strategic because there are 5 alchemical emblems where we can meet them around the decks, meaning all the minions have symbols and you find the same ones on the deck, so you can vote. 1 parchment is enough to activate the whole group, the whole color. For example, you can activate a parchment and activate all the green group of minions.
So it's kind of a key to that entire color.
Yeah, exactly. And it holds for the whole duel, so it's very easy. Also, we have the participation of tokens, which are 20 total. There are inside behind. You see one of them. This one, for example. Or they are numbered because you may have 2 or more on your field, so you have to remember what is each one. So it's very easy, it's nothing complicated. Okay, 2 more decks wait for the summoners. It's a nickname we give to the player. The first is the Grim Stack of 60 cards. Each player have 50 cards. It's locked, you can play it. And the Mastery Stack is the most crucial of all because of this card. Cyberspace. Cyberspace is the only card in Eragra, that allows you to enter to the future. So, the Mastery Stack consists of 40 cards, 10 cards per summoner. So, that deck is closed too. You have to unfold it during the game. There are some actions you give, but it's very easy. So, when you activate 3 different parchments, you unlock the Mastery Stack.
Okay.
So on each turn you draw 1 card. With 2 more parchments, you unfold the Grim deck, so it's done. It's nothing.
So it kind of unfolds as the game goes on.
There are cards which have symbols like Tumult Seal is the silver color, not the gold one like here, with state and action. For example, destroy 2 rival minions in 1 turn. So if you do that, you unfold the same card and you can use its effects. So it's a bit more complex, but it's very easy. So you don't have a problem. Since you activate the cyberspace, you have collected you own 25 crystals of your color, of the color of your stack. Okay, so the purpose in the Essen world is to collect as many as you can from them. You may have 10, for example, and a rival may have 3. So when you activate cyberspace, he must follow you, either he wants it or not. Okay, and then you enter in a duel, in the future duel. There, it's much more easier, the game.
Well, I was going to say, and the cards are obviously now, all the artwork is now future, modern looking robots and things.
120 total, 30 only cards for each player. There are two ways to destroy your rival, or to destroy his future survivor. There are only 4 such cards. So he places it in front of him, like this one, like that. So he protects it with a machine in front. So now he has the control of the field. So if you manage to kill the future survivor, then it's over. Or if you're trying to remove his crystals.
So either way would defeat your...
Yeah. The game is for 2, 3, 4 players. And even for a game between 3 or 4, the game time does not change. Because when you activate a card, it affects everyone. At the same time, you can make an ally attack a rival, but at the same time, you have to attack your ally. It's an intrigue. So you have to make a fast war, something like that. 3 dices you use to fight your rival. This one is the assault one, so you use it to fight your rival's minions, to kill them. This one, it's clear like water. You use them from the minions which return from limbo, because they are more powerful now. And the last one is the sinister dice. It's a symbol. It gives you small helps. Destroy a crystal, collect a crystal. So it's nothing really so important except this one, the hazard dice. This is highly important.
And I'm guessing, since this is obviously a card-based game, that all the text for all these individual areas, for the more past-oriented ones and the more future-oriented ones, the specifics are all right here on the cards. So did you find there's a bit of downtime in reading all the text on these cards when you're first?
Of course, yes. I suppose that you have first look the game. Check the cards, know what you do, because if you do it like this, there is nothing to do. It will be a mess. Another good thing is the cubes. 35 per summoner. So at the end of at the beginning of the duel, you take them according to the color of your duel stack. So green, green. Okay. We don't want the summoners to write down any notes, any stuff like that. So there are effects which are continuing. So maybe a card says that every 2 turns, destroy a rival crystal. So at the end of every turn, you take a card, you place it there, and you remember everything. So it's very funny.
I was going to say, that is a very clever way of doing that.
One basic advantage is that you can control the quantity of the cards you have on your field. Because in the basic formation, we have 5 minions. It's like forming a shield or something. So you can have only 1 or 2, because you can control more effects. That's one. The second is that you can play or the ancient world or the future one. That's up to you. We say that the completed duel connects each other. Another very, very important is the fact that in the game there are new things that people have never seen before, such new creatures, which is the part of World of Eragra. It's about comics and books that we will publish soon. So we work on that 10 years with the best people around the world. So now we are ready to show them what we have done so far. So Anti-Titans, Carnage Phantoms, Stellar Mutants, it's thousands of characters, new things.
Yeah, and I was going to say lots and lots of artwork to draw on all
yeah,
those.
Yeah, it will be very good. The current time is translated in 9 languages: French, German, Italian, Russian, Chinese, Indonesian, Korean, everything.
Oh yeah, you guys really covered your bases.
Yes, because we want each country to deliver this game, as all of our games, with the appropriate language. So if that costs us a lot, it doesn't matter. We want to do...
there's a lot of text on these.
Yes, but we have friends around the world, so they help. So we are lucky, I suppose. Is that. There is a bit help from the game itself. Like that we have taken things from the natural life and we have placed them inside the game. So there are, behind the text, there are some things. In the middle, we can see the natural origin. So a minion may be ground, a sea amphibious, in a material, a flying one. But basic, the physical laws, a ground minion cannot attack a flying one. It's impossible. So the flying can do that. The material, which is a spirit, can attack to everyone. So this is a war of mind, mostly, to know what your minion can do, because there are cards, single cards, that can win the entire game. So you have to be very careful. On the left and the right side, we have created the calibers. These the abilities of the minions that are the same for all. For example, this fellow here, army reinforcements, are swordsman. So if you roll,
put your swords there.
If you roll the dice and you don't like this one, you reroll once more time.
Okay.
So it's one of them one of our tricky parts. So
But as you said, pretty, well laid out right on the back of the text there.
the good is that there are two types of effects. Instant effects, you can avoid them. For example, destroy one rival minion, that's it. But the continuing effects is something you can control because you can activate them at the time you want.
Right, and those are the ones where we use the cubes that help measure that continuing effect.
It's it's better for you to remember things. These are the last items, black and white cubes. 3 blacks, 3 black and 3 white for each summoner. How is that? The incantations, they have triangles on them, 1, 2, 3. Each triangle represents an action, an virtues for the white magic or an evil action for a dark magic. So when you invoke a minion on your field, you take 1 cube and storage in front of you. So you join an incantation and at the correct time you pay, you activate it, and the rest it's up to the card.
Is there a particular benefit or penalty for having lots of white magic or black magic?
In your hand you can have till 10 cards. Now if you want to have 10 incantations, that's up to you. The good is that the incantation decks are like a recycled bin or something because you can choose only one of them and the last one you place it at the bottom of the deck. So it's becoming a circle so everyone can test their powers. It's very easy normally, so it's okay. Now, in the future, finally, you can attack only with your machines, nothing else. It's very easy because the machines fight based on their powers, forces. So if I have a 70 and you have an 80, you win, but I have an additional card, for example, a ground, an air vehicle, so I attach it to my machine and decrease its force. I combine the effects and I destroy you. So this is the main core of the game, but it's not very difficult. The game time is about 1 hour and 10 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The ancient world 30 to 50 minutes. The future world is from 4 to 60 minutes. So that depends from you on how you will deal with the game. It's very easy. It's not complicated.
Now, are you guys selling this here at the fair right now?
Yeah. We are whole.
And then since you've obviously printed it in English already, is it going to be released in the U.S.?
Yes.
Do you know who's carrying it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I will know till Sunday.
All right. Well, you could pop on BGG and post who's going to carry it in the U.S.
You can count on that.
All right, forthcoming.
All right.